So it is October 7th, 7:21 a.m. and today is non-farm day, payroll day. Trading Blackbird on a simulated account. This is not in my live account, guys. This is a simulated account testing my algorithm in Blackbird to make sure that Blackbird will be steady and able to handle the load. I've got 4 charts open. I'm kind of hoping that's not pressing the envelope a little bit. It might freeze on me, and if it does, I'll just have to boot out, boot back in, and only put 1 chart up. So right now I have 4. We'll see if that works. The 10-year, ES, the 6E, and gold. So I've got my mini little market analyzer to help. It looks like the ES and the ZN are correlating down, and the 6E and gold were correlating up. And basic strategy, take the pullback with trend. I have the ability to turn this on and off with a click of the mouse and control the entries also manually. So if I put an entry in manually, the auto strategy components would take over on an opposite event, such as a stop loss or exit strategy. I'm trailing today, and I've got some staggered profit targets, 2 staggered profit targets, and a runner. So let's look at the order settings real quick. And this is a very simple dashboard. I like it. It's so complete. It has everything you absolutely need, and it's so easy, super simple to operate. So you put your Bloodhound template in here, put your logic in, and I've got a trail on all of them plus a stop loss. So I've got 1 contract with staggering profit targets, 10 ticks, 20 ticks to get my 10-20, and then I'm letting a runner go. So pretty simple, pretty basic. I've got my risk management in today. I'm saying exit a trade when a loss exceeds $600. In case all 3 are going and I'm, for some reason, 600 or greater, I want it to exit. And then on my money management, I'm saying my net max loss today will be $2,500, just to implement a rule. If it loses that much, stop trading. So I'm not setting a max profit target. I'm hoping, you know, it's a very small chance, but it could be in a big event. No one is expecting a surprise. It's probably going to be a snoozer, so I may not even get anywhere near this 2,500. But I can also fit a trade, risk per trade on my portfolio amount if I want to. And I can establish a daily watermark if I want to, telling it after I've captured 1,000 in profit to stop trading after 25% is drawn down after the $1,000 is achieved. I don't want to limit the trades like that, but we might as well go ahead and put this on. Maybe I'll put 1,500. And so after 25% of 1,500, stop trading. So I'll enable that. And so that saves that. And all of your settings are saved. Each time you open a template in Blackbird, you can use the same template. You can save other templates that you use, other algorithms that you're testing, so that you don't have to reset your parameters each time. And these order components are so sophisticated. I won't get into all the things that you can do with this, but there are so many settings and things that you can do with this that I'm showing you, this very basic very basic system. So when it's time, in a few minutes, 4 minutes, we will, I'll give the market a few minutes to settle in, and then I'll turn them on if I like the way the price action is looking. Again, my goal is to get a market that breaks out of a volatility level. I like that first pullback and then take it. This one would have gotten stopped out, but the second entry would have been good for a nice long trade. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't want price action that's sideways choppy. You can't trade sideways choppy with this strategy. This is what you want. So we'll see how it does. I'm using the same bar size so I can control the risk amount of that stop loss with my bar size. I've got a 3-6 bar, so that means 9 ticks. I'm giving 3 ticks for my stop, that extra bit of slippage because of the volatility today. So here's the number coming up, 2 minutes, getting a little bit of action. Yes, Vito, when you get a high volume, Vito's asking, is it NinjaTrader that freezes? Yes. It's not Blackbird. It's not Bloodhound. NinjaTrader can't process high volume. So when you see high volume, you might get spikes and your platform freezes, even with, you know, just a couple of charts open. But we did not freeze at all during the last FOMC minute release. So I'm kind of got my fingers crossed. If it does freeze, all I have to do is reboot it and just use one chart, get it back up and running. So here we go. In just a few minutes, we'll watch it. Reports coming out in 1 minute. The market's expecting 175,000, and that's about 2.6% increase. Numbers haven't been posted yet. There they come. And it is a miss, 156,000. And it is a miss on the, well, the employment rate went up 5%, so it's flat. It went up 1/10 of a 1/10. So that's really a miss, but 156K. So gold is selling off. I'll turn gold on. I'll turn the 6E on. I think the bonds were going to rally, it looked like. So far, it's holding up. You can move your stop if you want to. I'm just going to let it run. that you can like bring your stop down. So that's what I like about it. If you don't mess with it and just let it run, you probably do better. But so far it's pretty stable. Not crashing, which is good. Got 500 on gold, 76 on the 6E, there's 106. But the 10 years going the opposite direction, I knew that it would. I want to scratch this 10-year trade. I'm just going to close it and turn it off. I don't want to trade the 10-year right now. It's not strong enough of a report. So there you go. And I can turn this on and wait for something. There went the 6E again. Very good. Really taken off. So there you go. Sort of like participation. So I'm almost up 1,000. Well, I am up 1,000. So I'm going to turn it off for a second. Let the market regroup a little bit. Well, I had an unrealized loss there, so I mean, I realized, so not quite 1,000. But overall, I'm kind of pleased that see how it got choppy here. When you see a condition like that, just close it down and shut it off. And then once it starts trending again, now that we have our breakout, what do I look for? I look for that pullback and then take it down. And then I can just turn it back on. And sometimes it just runs. And I should have left it on the 6E also. That did not fire a signal off either, though. So how are you guys doing, Sylvan? I don't like this price action, so I'm closing the trade. We didn't want to take that reversal. So that's what I really like about the platform, is I can turn it on and off whenever I want. I don't like this price action either. Can wait for a pullback on my ES and get in a second entry short. Yeah, the markets break down, and go sideways. So I guess the thrill of the report is over, and now the market is sort of reviewing it, everybody trying to read what it says. But so that was a good test. I would say it was stable. It took trades that I had on there marked to get traded. I was able to turn it on and off when I didn't like what I saw. I was even able to move my stop loss. I could have moved the profit target too, but so I was able to participate with dynamic conditions, I guess you could say. I mean, I have my pre-programmed condition, but if the market is, and I turned it off. I didn't take this trade. I was stupid. But so I could have done better, but the platform got the A. But it really did improve my trading, don't you think? I think so. 1K in 8 minutes. Yeah, sounds good to me too. 1K in 8 minutes. 3 lots. Yeah, 3 lots. So, just as long as the markets are stable, when it's real Brexit like freaked out, don't trade the event. Sometimes crude can whip around like a Tasmanian devil. So I don't trade that. But if it's just normal, kind of like big report volatility, which is nice, momentum, that's what this is the momentum strategy. Momentum. Like it with volatility. So I'm going to turn the recording off. Again, this was an assimilated account, and it was a test of Blackbird. And I will go back to the disclosures on the website. Please read those before trading any strategy in Blackbird. Thank you. And I'll continue with the trade room, but I'm going to stop the recording.